same.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds delightful.
You know, it's another one of those instances of you had one job.
Yeah.
I mean, why even bother with a procedurally generated game if you're going to make it feel the same?
Yeah.
That's like the whole point of procedurally generated games, is that it's a new experience every time you play it.
Yep. That's usually why.
So that's the problem with Children of Mana. It's a very boring and repetitive procedurally generated dungeon delver.
Probably.
Then I already told you Dawn of Mana was a physics-based action game.
It was with broken physics.
With terrible physics.
Which that
Like,
sounds
I don't even know
would...
how they messed up the physics in that, because they used the Havoc engine.
Okay.
I mean, that's your physics engine.
Right.
And the Havoc engine has pretty good physics in it.
Right.
To the point that I would say it's a feat to mess up the physics in a Havoc engine game.
But hey, they did it. Congratulations, they get an achievement.
They sure did. Okay, let's see. For Dark Shamaness, I need Magician level 10, Sage level 15, which I already have, and Random level 10, which I'm at 5. Do I want to raise Magician now, or get the rest of my randoms out of the way?
At least I'm leveling up a lot. I mean, some small benefit in all this. Taking forever to go nowhere.
I think I'll get the rest of my randoms out of the way. Just on the off chance that I end up with a decent amount of HP.
Hey, I actually have a decent amount of MP now.
Because I'm still not decided what I'm going to do once I get my red card class. Like, on the one hand, I kind of want to, like, go all out in Magician to maximize my intelligence and my MP. But I kind of also want to put levels into Monk to increase my survivability.
Yeah, it'd make a lot of sense.
But on the other hand, as long as I keep my distance, I seem to have no trouble with survivability.
But better safe than sorry. Especially if you get cornered and die again.
Yeah, if I get cornered, I'm screwed. But, I mean, if I had more hit points, it would just take longer for me to die in that situation.
Well, you had like
but I would still die.
Right. Well, you could do more damage with your melee weapons. And I'm gonna get crushed by rocks. Splash.
Rocks fall and everybody dies.
Yep.
After I get this next dark coin, I'm going to go save. I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, I think I would like to save too. I am kind of lost, so I'm just kind of wandering around. It's fine. We'll get there.
Hey, you actually get to partner up with Watts?
Yeah.
I didn't get to partner up with him. He just, like, gave me a sickle and ran off to my hothouse.
Yeah, I got a sickle from the enemies here.
And then again, I skipped that entire section of the game and went straight to the airship.
Yeah, because you're the female.
I'm the damsel in distress. Although she's not really much of a damsel in distress.
She's kind of omnipotent with super wizard magic powers. And my guy's just a dude who knows how to kill things because he was a gladiator.
The dude is kind of a bumbling idiot.
He is, really. I mean, he wants to be cool, but, you know,
Like,
I want to be cool too.
They definitely changed the roles of these two characters. In the original game, Fuji was very much a stereotypical damsel in distress.
Could you even play as her?
No.
Oh.
And then Sumo was your typical unconfident hero.
Well, he's definitely not really that now.
Like, he never thought of himself as a hero. And even when everybody was telling him he was a hero, he doubted his ability to be a hero. But he clung to his resolve.
Right. Well, now he's not really as much of a hero or not a hero, he's just kind of a loser.
I definitely like the Adventures of Mana version of Sumo better than this version. But I like this version of Fuji better than that version of Fuji.
Right.
And like, the only thing I would change is the way that they acted towards each other before they realized it was the one they knew from their childhood.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's not like they changed that much in appearance.
Jesus Christ. Got it.
Did you figure it out?
Oh no, it wasn't a puzzle, it was... Hi, keep trying to hit the switch 100 times in a row. I wish it was a puzzle. Got it. Got that one on my first try. Why does this cart ride not end? Just keeps going. Bomb. Yay! Oh, can I go this way? Okay, I'll go this way. And I get some Minos Bronze for my trouble. Well, that's cool. I like Minos Bronze.
I do like how all the materials are named after locations in all the games.
Right.
I don't know if it's in this game or if it's only in Legend of Mana, but one of them is called, I think, Laurent Iron.
Okay.
It's a location in Seiken Densetsu 3. It's where the Amazons are from.
I thought the Amazons were from Washington. Isn't that where Amazon.com is headquartered at?
I'm gonna just pretend you didn't say that.
Is it not Washington that Amazon.com is headquartered at?
I don't know where their headquarters is, but
It's not relevant to this conversation. Right?
yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm level 24.
Well, I'm level like 47.
Hey, a mithril load. I finally found it. Amazing. I can make loads of weapons with this much mithril. Is that supposed to be a pun? Wasn't even a good pun. Look at that. I've never seen so much juice, such juice.
So have you gotten the hang of the timing of the combo?
That's on and off.
It's a little weird. You can't just button mash.
I'm alright with not button mashing. It's just, yeah. What's going on? Ah! Spider! And I did nothing. Okay, so my attack does not... So, arrows are not the solution. Got it. Let's try a flail. I'm gonna beat him with death with
Why
a
are
flail.
there two freaking polter boxes on my trap wheel? Like, anything but polter boxes, please. Like, you can drop rocks on me all day long if you don't give me polter boxes.
Time to equip the sword. Holy crap! That was hysterical.
Explosion!
Did you see that?
I only saw it after it started exploding.
I was trying to hit it with random attacks that did 0 damage. So I switched to my sword and decided, oh, I have the power to do a charge attack. So I did. I killed it in 1 hit.
Ugh. Hey, more Shadow Zero.
I think I hit it at just the right angle, that I hit it like 7 times in a row.
No, I wish they would give me a freaking dark coin already. Just need one more. How come we stopped reading the text?
Oh, sorry. You had talked and I was like, oh, okay. Tell me something. Weapons are for fighting. You guys use them, and those of us who make them don't know how. You've got a weapon. What do you use your weapon for? Murdering things. No, wait. I'm not sure, but I've got a hunch the realm soldiers are taking innocent lives. We have to stop them. I don't have a sword for evil purposes. My friend Fuji, I would draw my sword to save her. Ellipses. Yep, I like you. I'm gonna make you an ultra sword. But you promised the wandering swordsman one. Yeah, I did, you did. Can a dwarf break his promise? Yeah, I did, you did. Shut up. Just like the sword of mana picks its user, I'm gonna pick the folks I sell to. I got a feeling I can trust you with an ultra sword. Will you take it? Sure. If I make you the sword, I'll need a place to work and raw materials. Oh, that cactus. Inside is a blacksmith's room where I can work. Custom orders and repairs. Just wait and see.
Talking about your hothouse.
Yeah, I know. No, not me. That was the bear. The dead bear. Anyway, I think it's probably time to close up soon. I think we've been hitting for about 4 hours.
I don't want to stop until I get this dark coin.
I think
just one. It's going to be any minute now.
I'll keep going until you get your dark coin.
I have made like no progress this whole 4 hours.
How many levels have you gotten?
Well, I'm at a net gain of like 6 now.
I got more levels than you this time.
Wait, go away. I started at I think 37. Okay, so I'm 47 now.
So 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I've still got more levels than you had this time, but...
But if you count the fact that I got up to 45 before I died, and I had to start back over at 41.
Yeah.
Or no, I got up to 46 before I died. Well, make that 48.
Maybe you should save again, so you don't die.
I'll save when I get my dark coin. I'm not in any danger of dying as long as I'm right here. So I know how to make sure the monsters don't trap me.
Hi, here, have some mithril. And it eats you. This is a dramatic looking dungeon. How? I am blinded. No, I'm not.
Oh man, I got a big buff to my HP.
Okay, so they do not care about that weapon. Okay, do they care about this weapon? Ow. Stop it. Okay, they don't care about that weapon either. How about swords? What do you think about swords? Or a treasure chest? I'm gonna hit you with a treasure.
Bashing for them.
Nope, they do not like swords. Swords are where it's at. Ow. And that looks
They'll
like...
probably be glad when we play Secret of Mana and they do away with the weapon immunities.
Yes, I would be very happy for that. I would be all over that. Ow. Yay, treasure chest. A big seed. And a marble. I do not know what a marble is. Okay, both are swords. Got it.
Golly. I've gotten so many earth coins in this cave. I went from 11 to 34.
Porcina iron.
Dark coin. Hooray.
Praise the sun. Next save spot, I am closing up shop. Wait, get out of the way. Hey, there's a sleeping thing. What on earth? Oh. Oh, it's a gnome. Wow! First human I've seen in a while. Is it a spirit?
Yes.
Hey, it's a guy. I was quoting, dude.
Oh.
Hey, it's a guy. Sumo. Guy swallowed me over 50 years ago. I've been here the whole time and never got to see any ladies. But I suppose I could go with you if you really want me to. Yes. Wahaha. I'll rescue you, don't you worry. I need to get out of here ASAP. I received gnome, or gnome, an earth spirit. And an angel grail. And there's an earth magic trap. I don't know how to get around it. Whatever shall I do? I mean, thank goodness I just got gnome. But if I had told him no, I don't want you, you filthy weirdo. Okay. Well, that looks like it's it for me.
I just have 2 coins left to farm. And
Wait, I thought you were done.
Remaining glittering equipment should be all I have. But
What
I
is
really
the-
have to sit down and farm.
What is the glittering equipment for?
The quest.
Oh.
Although, I think I may have done all of the quests that require you to actually farm equipment. I think the next one, I just find him somewhere and talk to him, and he gives me Dudbear gold.
Cool. Well, I think I made some pretty good progress for one day. What, am I halfway to where you are?
Well, I don't know how long it's gonna take to get to the airship from there. But I know once you get to the airship, it's like practically where I'm at.
Right.
Like, I've made virtually no progress since I finished the airship.
How much money do I have? Oh. Status. I have 4,125 lucre. What is best?
It's a status.
Oh.
It goes away rather quickly.
What does it do?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. Almost got Wisp up to 30.
That's pretty cool. I've got sword to 8, flail to 7, and bow to 5.
What class are you?
Aesir.
Ah.
Or Aesir. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. But anyway, I've saved. Have you saved yet?
No.
Oh, are you gonna keep going?
Nope. I am definitely not going to keep going.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna save, but you're not gonna keep going.
Okay, I saved.
Okay.
I do enjoy playing this game, actually.
Yeah, I've been having fun. I really like the way we've got it all set up, even though your screen's like a couple pixels taller than mine.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Eh, what you gonna do?
Oh well. I'm actually enjoying this more than I've been enjoying playing Adventures of Mana.
Punkle would hate to hear that.
I know. I mean, like, Adventures of Mana had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It was great for what it was, an early Game Boy title that was really on par with the Game Boy Zeldas.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it literally has a dungeon that you can run out of keys in and save, and you're stuck.
Sounds like Zelda quality right there.
Like most dungeons, like any dungeon that it's a concern that you might lock yourself somewhere, they have monsters that spawn that can drop keys and medics.
Mm-hmm.
This dungeon, for some reason, does not. And there's a
Game
certain
design.
door that if you run out of keys behind, like you get behind this door, and then there's a couple of other key requiring doors that lead to nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's highly likely that if you're not suspecting it, not carrying large amounts of keys with you throughout the game, that you'll get locked behind this door. And if you make the mistake of saving,
Then that is a
the
broken
only
game.
thing you can do from that point is start over, or return to an earlier save if you have them.
That's like the Final Fantasy Tactics conundrum.
And then of course, there's frequent going to the menu and changing weapons.
Oh yeah.
Adventures of Mana has shortcuts that kind of reduce the amount of menuing that you do, but it's still ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, I do like the way the game. I mean, from what you were describing, I prefer the way the game does it here, where it's like, oh hey, slashing weapons, piercing weapons, blunt weapons, or magic. That's kind of the whole.
Yeah, it's
spiel.
very consistent in Sword of Mana,
Right.
and it's not consistent at all in Adventures and Final Fantasy Adventures.
Right.
Like the mace, it like destroys everything except for enemies that require like a magic weapon to defeat.
Oh, well, that sounds handy.
But it's the slowest weapon in the game, and you only get one of the type. And it's like you get it midway through the game, so it's kind of low on the power rating as you get towards the end of the game.
Right.
Then you've got a couple spears, which they're really pointless because there's a lot of enemies that are immune to them. They do work against those few enemies that only take damage against magic weapons. Then there's the sickles that are really unwieldy, and they tend to like. I don't know if you use the sickle yet, but you swing it around you.
Right.
Well, in Adventures of Mana, and probably in Final Fantasy Adventure, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played the Game Boy version. But when you use the sickle, if you don't kill the enemy, there's a chance that you'll pull that enemy into you and damage you.
That sounds like a.
Yeah.
Interesting
So the
design.
sickle is super unwieldy.
It's not
And,
great here because its range is so short, but.
Like the axe, its turbo move is really slow and not worth it. It makes you wind up longer, but you throw the axe, and it does a little more damage, like all the turbo attacks do.
Right.
Well, unlike this game, you can't just store it and choose to use it when you want to.
Oh,
It
you're right.
makes you use it if your bar is full.
Right.
And when you get to higher levels, your bar fills so fast that, I
To
mean,
run that axe around forever.
you could use your weapon right before you go through a doorway and it's full by the time you get control again. Like I said, it's a great game, considering it's a 1991 Game Boy game and it's on par with the Game Boy Zeldas.
Right.
It's super dated, though. This game improves on a lot of the problems that game had. This game doesn't have a dungeon that you can get stuck in. There's no keys and Maddox. Adventures of Mana did make it a little easier to see where you can use the Maddox. It was quite annoying in Final Fantasy Adventure because there was no visual cue. You just kind of had to either know or go around wasting them on walls.
Right.
Like, you could kind of figure out where one probably was, but I hated Maddox. Maddox.
What are Maddox? I don't know.
Do what?
What are Maddox again? I don't know if I know the term.
They're pickaxes.
Oh.
You would use them to bust through walls.
Ah.
But you could only use them on cracked walls.
Ah.
Well, I mean, they're cracked in Adventures of Mana. I don't think there was any visual cue whatsoever in Final Fantasy Adventures.
Right. Zelda bombs.
And the thing about it is, you only had 16 inventory slots total. And at some point during the game, one of those slots gets permanently filled by an item that you can't throw away or sell.
Ah, my favorite.
And there's no storage or anything either.
Right.
And most of your inventory is going to be keys and Maddox. Fortunately, there's a heal spell that makes like all the items except for ethers pretty much a waste of space.
Right.
Like, there's special items that do the same thing as your attack spells do that I never use. Like, really, the only spells you're using throughout that game are the heal and the status heal.
Right.
And most of the statuses you can actually safely ignore. Because they go away really quickly, and poison's the only one that's really any kind of threat to you because it does take away health.
But it doesn't last super long.
But it goes away quickly. So you can really just ignore it and then heal yourself once when it goes away.
Anyway, you want to start getting closed up on the whole
yeah, before I go
thing.
too badly on a rant of how outdated a 1991 Game Boy game is.
Yeah, and before I fall asleep standing up.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching, and we will be back tomorrow night with more Final Fantasy 11.
You goody goody.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be horrible, too. Oh, God.
It's going to be awful, so be sure you tune in. But, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow.
Later.